Bagaki.
I'm an idiot.
I'm a stupid moron
with an ugly face and a big butt, and my butt
smells, and I like to kiss my own
butt.
I'm an idiot.
Bagaki.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE, welcome back to the channel that does the stupidity what Mike Tyson's going to do to Logan Paul on the 15th of November. You do realise that he's going to get killed live on screen, right? Yeah. Anyway, joining us back again today is Lomik. Lomik thinks that he's got us. Are you there, Lomik? He is here. He's just muted himself.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Lomik thinks that he's got us. He thinks that he's busted it wide open, and it's because of clouds. Isn't that right? Right. Okay. There's the buffering stopped. Yeah. So why don't you just talk through your cloud proof that you think busts the globe and proves the globe, busts the globe and proves the flat Earth, and disproves space travel. Just talk us through it, would you?
Well, you can look at all these NASA videos that they have on their sites from the ISS, and you can see that it's CGI images. And I actually, in preparation for tonight, I thought I'd look at a few more of these silly ISS videos. And the first 15 I watched, I think at least 12 of them showed anomalies, like showed weird shit. Like you're never going to admit any of it, so it doesn't really matter what I say. But there's anomalies in pretty much all the videos. There's never any clouds moving. You never see any plane streaks. You never, when they fly over major cities, you never see any activity. The stars in the background look static on the ISS.
So what do you mean you never see any activity? I don't know what you mean by that.
You never see any contrails. You never see any activity whatsoever. You don't see any
I've
lights.
got videos of contrails and rocket launches being seen from the ISS and all sorts. So I mean, you do catch those things. Contrails are really small, like really really small.
Yeah,
so it's very
they are.
rarely
They
you
are.
see them.
They are.
You know,
the thing is, you never see any movement on these images. They just look fake. The only ones that show movement are the ones with the lightning, and I like 4 of them I watched today, and I was just laughing because it looks so fake. And then the other ones is it looks so fake, man. The screen is moving. You can literally see like the whole screen move where they did the graphic for these lightning strikes, or the aurora borealis. It's quite funny.
What do you mean you could see the
But
whole the screen move? It doesn't make any sense.
You can literally see the whole screen move. I have them saved. You can literally, it's so crazy. You can literally, when the lightning strikes get close to the edge of the screen on these CGI, the whole edge of the screen moves in on this.
Maybe there's
strike.
a reason for that.
Nah, I've never seen
Something
it
to do with the broadcasts,
video.
Issues with that. I don't. That's not anything that CGI would cause. So your argument, to make it clear for everyone, with the cloud specifically, is that from the ISS you don't see any movement of the clouds.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a big giveaway. You just literally see a static CGI clouds that have no movement whatsoever. And if you do watch clouds from high altitude and time lapse, you will see them move. That are real when they're real, but when they're from
Well,
the
how do you
ISS,
know when they're real?
Well, if it's taken from Earth, I would assume it's
Well,
real.
how would you get high altitude videos of clouds from Earth?
I take them from some mountains.
All right, so they wouldn't be high altitude then, right? So the video that you presented of the ISS, where it's flying over, these particular clouds, and you claim there's no movement within those 2 minutes. The images that I'm showing on screen here, and I'll make it bigger so everyone can see it, are screenshots from the video you showed of the clouds. The one on the left is near the beginning. The one on the right is about 2/3 of the way through. And you can quite clearly see that the shapes of the clouds have moved.
Is that from my video?
Yes, it is, yeah. That's from the video that you presented.
Yeah, what's the timestamp?
I don't have the exact timestamp, but you can look and match it yourself.
For fuck's sake. Of
But
course.
the one on the left
So how
is
do I
very near
know?
the
How
beginning.
do I know? You could have just moved that. You could have done that yourself and just moved it.
You can look at the video yourself and confirm.
Show me the timestamp.
I don't have the. It doesn't matter if I don't have the timestamps. This is shots. This is frames from the videos, right? And I didn't get this. This is one of my subs that gave it to me, right? But from your video, you can see that there is movement of the clouds, right?
So you didn't do it. One of your subs did this.
Yes.
Well, where's the time? Why does he send a timestamp? Why does he just send?
Why does it matter if there's timestamps? It's two frames from the video. If you doubt it's from the video, you can match them.
Let me look. I'll waste y'all's time since you won't show me a timestamp.
The timestamps aren't on there. I can't show you the timestamps. But from the video that you showed, these are the clouds.
Yeah, I think I know where that part is. Let me take a look. I've looked at them very closely, picture by picture, and there was just
clearly not close enough because those are from it.
No, I clearly look close enough.
Well, clearly not because those are from it. So,
yeah, that's what you say right now. Let me see. You
Yeah.
guys had no timestamp, no proof. You just fucking put up 2 pictures and
apart from
the
proof is those are screenshots from your video.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Show me the proof. Let me see which clouds. I've only shown 2 pairs of clouds, and those do not look familiar to me at all.
They're definitely from that video. Bring up the video so we can all see it.
Yeah, it doesn't show any part like that. I'm looking through it.
Show it to us. Are you underwater?
No, why? Do I sound poor?
No, your image looks like you're underwater.
Does it? Why is that?
It's all wibbly wobbly.
Oh, that's probably because I'm moving the desk. Yeah, sorry. I'm moving the desk.
Just don't masturbate whilst you're talking.
Yeah, I don't see that part at all in the videos.
Bring up the video so we can all see it.
Okay. Share screen. Oh, and that picture of the Masons standing in front of the lunar lander, one of them was Werner von Braun. Just so you know,
okay,
like
cool.
the dude who created all the rockets for the moon landings and all the shit.
He didn't create all the shit.
Nazi. He created a lot. He was like he was definitely head dude. And that was Werner von Braun there with his Mason outfit, by the way. I didn't know that until later. Yeah, I don't know where that part is, man. I don't see those clouds.
Show us the video.
I know my video. I know my video. I worked hard on this video. Where are Where are those strange clouds you're showing that move?
Show us the video.
Yeah, nothing moved there. I looked at these like, how do you say? As I said, I looked at the pictures, and I looked at them like very, very closely. There's just zero movement. I don't know what your friend sent you there. I think your friend sent you something that's not from my video, unless you can't say where it is. And don't you wonder why your Dave McKeegan, he always does the one eye in like all of his videos?
What do you mean
don't
the one
find that
eye?
odd?
What do you mean he does
He's
the one
always
eye?
You don't know what the one eye is?
No, explain to everyone what the one eye is that Dave McKeegan is doing.
You've never seen this? You have no idea about the one
Yeah,
eye?
it's a cool thing that a lot of people have.
No, it's not really a cool thing.
It is a
Can you
cool
still
thing.
see
That's it.
Can you still see my screen?
Yes,
'Cause
we can see
not
it's a
really
cool thing. Yeah,
See,
it's a cool thing.
here's-
It's on his YouTube channel. It's part of his logo and his brand.
No, all the agents, all you agents, always do the one eye.
We're not
like
agents.
The Olympians here.
Dave
like the
McKeegan is just a
Olympians here.
photographer. That's it. And he did a
Yeah,
flat Earth video.
A photographer
after-
who does the one eye on every single video and all.
No,
the
it's on
elites
his
and all their-
YouTube channel.
Can you see this picture? Can you see?
I've
this
got a bunch
picture?
of flat earthers that do that.
Who do you think all these people are?
They're just random
That's
people.
No, they're
Dude,
not. That's
yeah, they
Justin
are.
Timberlake. That's
So?
Lil Wayne. That's.
Are you telling me you've never done that in your entire life?
Beyonce. No, they all. No, I don't have multiple pictures of myself doing.
Have
the
you
one
never
eye.
done
No, I
that in
don't.
your entire life?
I don't have multiple pictures.
Have you ever
I might
done
have-
that
I
in
might
your
have
entire
one.
life?
I might have one.
Well,
but
then you
they
are
all
a
do
Freemason.
it. No, I have one picture, and I'm not. I don't go to a lot.
Well, you've got a picture of you
All
doing
do.
that. You're a Freemason.
I mean, have you ever seen Justin Timberlake's videos?
I'm
He
not a
literally
massive
shows
Justin
you-
Timberlake fan. But
He
even
literally
if Justin
shows you.
Timberlake,
No, but it's-
Timberlake is a Mason, who cares? He doesn't control anything.
He does. He controls the hearts and mind of young children.
No, he really
That's
doesn't.
what's going on here.
He's-
That's
he-
yes. That's what's
he's a
going
singer.
on. They're programming young children's minds. Why do you think children are sexualized?
No young children these days like Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, he was the old school. Today we have what's her name? The horrid witch. Can't remember her name now. Taylor Swift. I mean, she's just the worst. I mean, she's literally doing satanic rituals on stage in front of 6-year-old kids.
What are you on about?
Yeah, I know you. I know you said like "Hail Satan" after our.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, hail. Why? Why? If God doesn't exist to you, why is Satan something that you like?
It's because it's cool. It's cool imagery.
Is it? Satan is cool?
Yeah.
Like
Satan's pretty
yeah?
fucking rocking. Yeah.
Really? Do you remember
Yeah.
those boys in America? Please, what Christian you know in history besides the Spanish
Christian,
Inquisition?
when they did their whole crusade thing, they would torture and pillage and rape to their heart's content.
What are you talking about? Where's this?
You never heard of the Crusades? You should probably look into the Crusades.
They didn't torture and pillage. Look, I'm not saying either side is. Both sides are fucking nuts.
But
the
Satan's
fact
not
is-
real,
the
dude.
fact
Satan
is
isn't
that-
real. Neither is God.
Single one had an anomaly. What? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Right.
Why
hold on.
is there
I
no?
literally just told you I'm sorting my stream out, but you give me a sec.
What are you sorting your stream out? What do you have to sort out?
It's buffering. So if you just give me a sec while I sort out the settings, that's
How
why
can
I
you stop
said
it
give
from
me a
buffering?
second. By changing the
Yeah,
settings.
cool, man.
Goodness me.
Changing what settings? Lowering the watch frog on. You remember him?
Yeah, the
I'm
dumbass
assuming you
that didn't know anything.
Yeah, but you know what he said that was brilliant? He said none of your proof is convincing.
Well, that's
And
because
that's
he
what's
didn't
so
understand
true.
anything.
That is what is so true.
Yeah, but it's
None
only
of
convincing
the
because he doesn't
ISS
understand anything. That's all.
No, no. Now I understand a lot. And I've watched a lot.
If this carries on, I don't know I'm going to be able to stream today. What is happening? No. Give me a sec, guys, to try and sort this stupid crap out. Was that right? That I've got no fucking upload. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Like I don't think I can stream tonight, guys, because the buffering is too bad. Nothing I'm doing is changing anything. Give me 1 sec to try and sort this out. Right, we'll see if that stays stable. The resolution might be bad. And the audio might be a bit choppy, but we'll see if that works. Right, Lomik, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Sorry about that. I'm getting very annoyed with the fact that I spent a bunch of money on space internet and it doesn't fucking work.
Well, there you go. Why do you always drink from mason jars?
Because it's not a mason jar. It was a jar that I had pasta in, and instead of buying glasses, I just clean these out and drink from them.
It's weird.
It's recycling.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Blood wine.
No, what is that? Cranberry juice?
It's blood wine.
What's blood wine?
It's what they drink on Kronos mainly. I think it's
Kronos?
a 2742. It's a good year. No,
it's a terrible stream, huh? Terrible quality. I can't really show my proof in the videos with this kind of quality.
No, it
you
seems
guys
to
would
be
have
better
to
now.
watch it at home on your own.
Right, there we go. Right, I'm pretty sure it's working. It's all stable. Sorry about that, guys. Right, right. Let's get on. Right, where were we? Yeah. So you say that it's CGI, but you don't have any evidence apart from you think so.
No, I've got tons of evidence. Just watch any of those ISS videos and you'll see that they will always stop the video when the sun comes up. They'll never continue through the sunrise or the sunset.
I've seen that plenty of times.
Well, then once again, show it, because I watched like 15 today, and once again, they always cut it when the sunrise. Always. So
I mean, it's usually wait. The one that you were showing was during the day. What do you mean? The one that you were showing was during the day.
But there's many others I watched today, and I can show them to you if you want. But they just keep stopping them.
So you're saying there's no ISS sunrise videos?
There's sunrise, but they always stop it right when the sun comes up. They never just continue it through from like night to day. And the stars in the background.
The 24-hour streams.
Okay, I got a few questions for you. Because, as I said, you said that guy Watchfrog had nothing interesting to say, but actually he said some really intelligent things that you. He
said nothing intelligent at all. He literally said
no. He did.
He didn't even know how to answer a yes or no question.
No, but he said very philosophical ideas. And he said, for instance,
philosophical ideas doesn't matter.
It's very easy to prove all this. Why didn't they just turn the Hubble towards the moon?
But the Hubble
the fucking landing site.
The Hubble wouldn't be able to see that.
Or any other fucking telescope. I just watched the guy
there's no space telescope that could do that.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Because the technology doesn't exist.
Do that? Okay, they can't put a camera up there in a fucking satellite and start filming this stuff and prove it all to us?
I mean, we have done. We've got orbiters around the moon, but there's no satellites around Earth that can look at the stuff we left.
Always unconvincing proofs. Always unconvincing videos.
It's not. It's only unconvincing to you. You're just saying it's unconvincing.
No, it's unconvincing to hundreds of thousands of people who watch this.
Well, that's because flat earthers are stupid.
Who have woken up to this.
Hundreds of thousands of stupid people.
Okay, but you've never put in any proof, as that kid said. Not kid. Watch.
He was a kid. I damaged that poor kid. I damaged him because on his next stream with Toon, he talked about me 37 times. Poor kid.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that too, actually. Yeah, Toon is horrible. And that was the other point he made. You guys are all the worst ambassadors. You guys are
I'm
all
not an
of
ambassador.
You, Toon, McKeegan, Professor
What
Dave.
has
or whatever
McKeegan
the
ever
fuck it's
done?
called.
What has Dave McKeegan ever done wrong?
He's such a condescending asshole, man. In his
In what
videos,
way? What
he's
has he
such a
ever?
prick.
He
The way
actually
talks.
he never does
his
anything.
dog. And here's the other thing.
He's one of the nice ones.
He says he's got a full-time job. He's got a full-time job. He's got a wife and kids, but he can make all these videos all day long. It's such.
What do you mean all day long? He releases a video a week.
Fucking dumb.
He releases one video a week.
Yeah, and I know how much work those videos take because I've done them myself. And there's no way you're pumping that stuff out.
I do lots of videos. I mean, I haven't done recently because I've been dealing with other stuff. But
You don't do shit. You don't do any edited videos.
Yeah, really? Have you not seen my edited videos?
No, I haven't watched.
I've got hundreds of edited videos, and I can do them easily in a week. And I put special effects in mine.
A week, exactly. You just admitted it. Fucking week.
And Dave McKeegan puts out one video a week. Dave McKeegan puts out one video a week and he doesn't have special effects.
With his full-time job, with his taking pictures of...
Right. Dave McKeegan's videos are relatively simple. Dave McKeegan's videos are relatively simple. Dave McKeegan's videos are relatively simple.
Dave McKeegan is a one-eye
Will you stop interrupting me?
agent.
Will you stop interrupting me? Dave McKeegan's videos are relatively simple. They're good videos, but they don't have any special effects and stuff like mine do. They're him talking to a camera, cutting to a diagram or an explanation, going back to the camera. That's it. That doesn't take long to do.
He has to do all the research. He has to do all the information gathering. It takes a lot of time because I make videos.
It doesn't take... Well, maybe it takes you a lot longer because you're not very smart.
No, as I said, I graduated top of my school and I got an academic scholarship to Ivy League University. And you're trying to tell me I'm not smart.
You're not smart. Those things aren't true.
You are.
What's your degree in?
They are true. They are true.
What's your degree in?
Finance, Villanova University academic scholarship. I'm not making it off the spot.
Yeah, but then last time I asked you about profits and stuff, you didn't even know what they were.
About what?
Was that you or was that a different Flerf? No, it was you. I asked you like how to calculate profits and stuff, and you couldn't figure it out.
No, that was actually Watch Frog.
Oh yeah, because he also said he had a degree in business. Yeah. Yeah,
he probably did. He looks like a smart guy.
Really? Well, he couldn't figure out how to calculate profits, so he's definitely not smart.
He's smart enough to know when he's being taken for a ride with these videos and this bullshit.
But he's got no evidence either. I showed him evidence.
He doesn't even
and he ignored the evidence.
You showed some wheels shooting some dust up in the air.
Doing something impossible on Earth.
That looks slowed down. Man, they spent $38 million on that stupid rover.
And
$38 million. Do you know how much I can get
irrelevant.
for $38 million? It's
not
irrelevant. I could get a yacht. I could get a yacht for $38 million.
Cool. They spent a lot on the technology for a buggy to drive around on the moon. Yes, that's true.
Buggy, man. A fucking electric engine and some batteries? What are you talking about?
A bit more than that. The wheels alone took millions of dollars of development. They're not just tires.
And you believe that. don't you?
Why? Well, prove that it's not. Crazy. Prove it's not true.
38 million. So it makes
Prove that the buggy didn't cost 38 million to develop.
I think it's silly. I think the number is
prove that it's silly. Prove it.
I think it's asinine. I think it's an absolute waste of money.
Prove it.
It's not about proving it. It's about logical sense.
No, it's about proof.
How could I build a humongous yacht with all the technology inside the yacht, and it cost me less than that fucking dune buggy?
Because the yacht didn't go to the moon. The yacht didn't require new technology to be developed.
What special things did this dune buggy need? Did they spend
the tires alone took millions of dollars to develop.
Millions of dollars to develop those tires. Yeah.
Maybe you should look it up. Anyway.
And I got land here in Spain for sale. If you're ever looking for something to buy, please give me a call.
No, don't buy anything off of this man.
No,
you got a bridge to sell you as well.
I'll take it to the schoolers. If I was murdered And
What
I would
the
never
fuck?
allow, if I was murdered, I would never allow you to be the detective to find the murderer. You literally couldn't. You couldn't.
Oh no, I'm
literally-
excellent at logical deduction.
No, you're terrible.
No, I'm
You are
amazing at
if
logical
I was-
deduction.
If I was Sherlock Holmes, I would be like, Watson, you're fired. You're
Dude,
just,
you
your
are
brain is
nowhere
so
near
much.
smart enough to be Sherlock Holmes.
I could figure this bullshit out of the
No, you
NASA
couldn't
shit.
because
you guys,
you've
guys
got no
10 years
evidence
later
though.
still believe
You've got
it.
no evidence.
I've
Sherlock
got a
Holmes has
mountain of
evidence. You've
Mountain
got no
of
evidence.
evidence.
All you've got is saying clouds don't move when they do.
There's a mountain. Okay, shall we go into the evidence?
Right.
Shall
But
we
here's
go
the
into
thing.
evidence?
Here's the thing about clouds that you don't understand, right? That you really
No,
need to
I
listen.
I understand clouds.
No,
don't
you
say I
don't.
don't understand
You-
clouds.
you-
I
you
live
clearly
on Earth
don't.
and I can see them with my
Right.
own eyes.
Give me,
Don't tell me I
right, don't interrupt
understand
me.
clouds.
You clearly don't understand the clouds.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm going
don't
to
say
explain why.
something so asinine. that a
I'm
normal
going to
human
explain
who's
why.
lived here for 50 years
if you
doesn't
just
understand
right,
clouds.
you don't understand clouds, and I'm going to explain
No,
why.
I do. No,
No, you-
I just
you
just
don't.
say,
Let me explain why.
Clouds. Don't say I don't
I'm
understand
going to
clouds.
explain why you don't understand
So
clouds.
dumb.
I'm going
So
to
dumb.
explain why you don't understand clouds. The clouds that
Go
you
on.
have shown in those videos from Earth, that are around the mountains and that you can see from the ground, you can't even see those clouds from the ISS.
Yes, you can.
No,
because
no,
they
those
have
aren't the
zoomed
clouds.
in on them.
Those are
There
not
are
the
videos where they're
Let me
zoomed
finish
in. They're-
talking. Those clouds that you see from the ground, they're called cumulus clouds, cumulus clouds, right? And they are very low down. The clouds that you see from the ISS are normally stratus clouds that are actually entire weather systems that cover the majority of countries. They're not the tiny little clouds that you can see from the ground, right?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you should still be able to zoom in and see them change.
No, you
in
shouldn't.
Yes, you should.
Because the clouds you see from the ISS are not the clouds you see from the ground. They don't have cameras good enough on the ISS to zoom in to see those tiny clouds.
Oh, they don't. They don't have cameras good enough. But why the fuck don't they put some good cameras up there to
Because
zoom
no
in?
cameras
Give us some
exist.
good-
No
Yes,
cameras
yes,
exist to
of
do
course
that.
there are. I can show you.
There is
I
no
can
camera
show you
exist that could
cameras-
zoom in and see tiny things on Earth from space.
Yeah, no, not tiny, but they can zoom in. Dude, there are cameras. There's a P1000 or 900.
The P1000 is a terrible camera.
It can zoom into the moon pretty damn close. So I'm guaranteeing you, if they had that on the
This
ISS,
zooms
they could
into the
zoom
moon
in.
better than the fucking
They could-
P1000.
All right, whatever. There are cameras you can buy from the shelf that can
Right.
zoom pretty damn close. And why don't they have those on the ISS?
Okay.
Why?
They don't have. There's no such thing that exists. You're just saying it exists, but there's nothing that would exist that
I've
can zoom in that
seen
far.
the cameras from Earth. We have them on Earth.
But
We can zoom
they
into
still
the
don't.
moon.
The moon's very, very big. Clouds very, very small.
They
Different
can
things.
zoom into the moon, and that's 230,000
It's very,
kilometers
very
away, and
big.
the ISS is only 400
Right.
kilometers.
What you can't
It's
do
only
is
400.
pick up minute bits of detail because it's
Yeah,
too far
well,
away.
You say that, but I got cameras that can do that on Earth.
No, you
know,
don't.
it's
There's none that
silly
exist.
things you say.
Right. Okay.
The
So when you're standing on the ground,
can zoom in on,
there's no
can
such
zoom in
thing as a
230,000
P9000.
kilometers.
There's no such thing as a P9000.
P1000, whatever it's called. I don't care about this
But
stuff.
dude,
You know which camera
the
I'm
moon
talking
is very,
about.
very big. Of course, you can zoom in on the moon because it's very big, but you can't pick up
And you can
small
get a
things.
lot of detail from that camera.
But nothing
lot of
detailed that
detail.
is you wouldn't. There's no cameras exist that would be able to pick up the small clouds that you see from the ground from space
That's
with
just-
detail.
Okay, I beg
right?
to differ. I think
It
that
doesn't
if
matter
they
if you beg
put
to
one of those
differ.
cameras up
This
there-
debunks
No,
you. Okay, so give me a
it's
minute.
not. It's only
give me just give me a
400
minute.
kilometers
Give
up,
me a
dude.
minute.
It's
Yeah,
only 400
and there's no
kilometers
cameras
up.
that can zoom in
You're-
to see the small clouds. All right?
I can go to a hill
Give me.
here, and
No,
I
you
can
can't.
see the
Right, will you
Pyrenees
stop
Mountains.
talking and give me a second? You do not stop waffling. Right.
No, I'm doing
So
what
when you are
do.
standing on the ground, you're relatively close to the clouds, which are only about a mile or so above you in the lower atmosphere. Because you are so close, you can see the fine details of the clouds changing shape and moving as the wind pushes them around, like being up close to a painting and looking at every single brushstroke.
Why are you always
Compare that to
reading
the
this?
view, because I write scripts that I can read afterwards. Now compare that to the view from the International Space Station. The ISS orbits at about 400 kilometers above Earth. From that distance, you are looking at entire weather systems rather than individual clouds. The movement of clouds and weather systems is much less noticeable because you're seeing everything on a much larger scale, like zooming out on that painting until you see the whole picture, not the individual brushstrokes. Just because you don't see the clouds moving quickly from the ISS doesn't mean that they aren't moving at all. Just from the ISS, those movements are minuscule compared to the entire scale of Earth's atmosphere. In short, the footage from space isn't fake, it's just perspective is different. That is it.
Okay, well written, I guess, but I don't agree with that.
It doesn't matter if you agree. I debunked your claim.
I don't agree. You don't agree.
Doesn't matter if you agree. I debunked you.
No, you're not. That doesn't. It's not true.
I have debunked your clouds.
Moving. You would see some.
I've debunked your cloud claims.
Moving. I can see.
You do
lightning.
see some.
I can see lightning.
You see what you expect.
I can see aurora borealis. I can see satellites from the ISS streams, but I can't see anything.
You can see satellites on ISS streams, can you? What satellites?
Yeah, I've seen many streams where they show whether you can literally see like satellites moving across. It looks fake as fuck, but
no, you don't. You see maybe some rockets launching and stuff.
No, you see satellites, man. Oh, for fuck's sake! I thought that would be something to prove your point.
No, because space very big, satellites very small.
Yeah, but you see them in the ISS videos. I've got like 10 of them. I can show you. They're all there. There's literally a guy defending that you can see satellites on ISS
I've
videos.
debunked your cloud claims. Do you have anything else?
No, you have not debunked
I have. Everybody saw me
that.
debunk it.
No, I don't agree. I do not agree with that.
Doesn't matter if you don't agree. I've still debunked it.
You would be able to
prove
see
it.
Clouds move.
Prove it.
I prove it from Earth.
No, prove that from 400 kilometers away, you would be able to see the clouds that you also see from Earth that are 1 mile away.
You would see some movement and not some screenshotted shit your friend
Prove
showed.
it.
I have proved
No,
it.
you haven't.
Go look.
Prove that from 400 miles away, 400 kilometers away, you'll be able to see the same thing as from 1 kilometer away. Prove it.
As I told you, I can go here on a hill.
No, I don't care about a hill here. From space, prove that from space, you would be able to see the same movement of clouds that you see on the ground looking up. Prove it.
The whole point is you would see it, and the point
prove
is
it. You keep saying it. Prove it.
How can I prove it? How would one go about proving?
Show me the technology that you say exists that could do that.
Space.
Show me the technology that you say exists that would be able to show you that.
There's a camera on Earth you can buy, and I can zoom into the.
There's no camera on Earth that will zoom in 400 kilometers and give you detail. Especially not the P1000, which has a fucking tiny sensor, which gets totally overloaded by the increased zoom and makes the picture completely noisy and useless with zero detail.
Okay, so here's P1000. That's not fucking detail. Are you crazy? Just go on Google. Just type in P1000. Yeah. I don't even have to prove. Like, you say shit and it's so untrue.
Like, so what's the distance? So how far can you zoom in with a P1000?
Go type in P1000 on Google and scroll down and you tell me that's not detailed.
Stop. Now, tell me how far the P1000 can zoom in and maintain detail. Don't just say a thing. Give me the details. I want proof.
It's a visual thing, man. Why do you always
show me it? Show me Show me exactly zoomed in all of the way.
Type in P1000 and go look at the Google images, and you can see how.
And so are every single one of those Google images zoomed in all the way?
Some of them seem zoomed in all the way because they all seem.
Are you sure? Show me the details. Show me the details where it's zoomed in all the way.
Your arguments are so silly. You're like, show me the details.
I want the proof.
In all the way. Show me the details.
I want the proof. I want the proof of what you say. I want the proof of what you say is possible because you're just saying things, and I want proof that it's possible. The P1000 could not do that. The P1000 could not zoom in 400 kilometers and show you detail.
You can't show me the BBB. Oh God, your voice is so annoying. Sorry. Here you go. Here's the P1000 zooming in on the moon. That's pretty damn close. Here's the P1000.
The moon is not close. Well, where's the detail?
Pretty damn close, dude.
Those craters are hundreds of miles across.
Yeah,
where's the
I know,
detail?
Hundreds of miles. but this is 230,000 kilometers away.
So where's the detail?
Imagine 400.
Where's the detail?
There's some good detail there.
No, it's not, because each one of those craters are hundreds and hundreds of miles across. So that's, again, like looking at entire weather systems from space.
Okay. I'm just gonna stop that one because you just keep fluffling around. Let me show you.
I'm doing what? Fluffing?
This is my favorite one.
Mean?
Do you believe this? Do you believe this?
Beliefs are relevant. That's a real image.
This is real.
That's from
that's
Discover.
real to you.
That's
this
from
is
Discover,
real to you. Yeah, this is real.
There's no reason to believe it that it's not real.
There's no reason to believe this is not real.
No, none at all.
Okay, none at all. Then why, when we have pictures from the moon, right?
Are you about to say something really as stupid as I think you are? I feel like
this is so silly because it's. Are you
about to say? Well, how can we have an image of the moon being this size with the Earth this size? Are you about to say that?
Why is there such a huge difference? I know you zoom out, but
yeah, exactly. Zoom out. That's it.
No. Yeah, but then
it zoomed out. There's the answer.
This doesn't work, man.
Yes, it does.
How in your head
we've shown that.
How in your head this works?
Right.
I just don't.
I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now how fucking simple it is to show.
Yeah, how does this work in your head? Please show me.
In reality, right. So, let's show the first one, which was the moon. Right, we've got the Earth. Well, they're about the same size, so it's harder to do. But right, so the moon go in front of the Earth.
Well, you probably want to switch them around. You want the Earth closer to us to make it bigger.
Yeah, well, in that picture you said that you first showed.
I know, but do it the other
front of Earth, right?
Yeah, all right.
But so you can see the moon and you can see the whole Earth, and you see the moon going in front of the Earth. Now, let's do that. So you're on the surface of the moon.
Yeah.
And let's put the Earth up here.
That's a good point.
See how that wasn't hard, was it?
Yeah. No, it's a good point, but this still just doesn't work. It just looks so CGI.
In what ways it looks CGI?
Fake. Well, there's a shadow here. There's like a shadow, and this is like the only one they've given us, right?
That's called the Terminator line. Dude, that's not a shadow. That's the Terminator line of the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That shit just doesn't work for me, man. It's just
why doesn't it work for you? Explain.
Because and look at that. What is this star that just appears up here out of nowhere?
What star? Where?
Look, right there. Star appears there, and then it goes away.
It's probably a pixel.
Well, but this is their official, I don't know, it's Wall Street Journal. That's a pixel just appearing there? Why does a pixel just appear there?
Because cameras in space get hit by solar radiation and sometimes pixels get damaged.
Okay. This looks fake as fuck, man. I'm sorry. It just looks so
Tell
fake.
me why it looks fake. Just saying it looks fake doesn't tell me why.
Because the Earth is too big. Yeah, you show that perspective.
What do you mean it's too big? Why
you
is it
show
too
that
big?
Perspective, but I've
shown you that it can do
work.
I've just shown you that it can work. I literally showed you on camera live how that can work.
Yeah, but still just doesn't work. Something's off.
So even though you admitted it works,
why are there so many people who don't believe this? What?
Because people are stupid.
So many people. Why?
Because people are stupid.
So many people. Why are there so many people that look at this?
Because people are stupid.
CGI. Where's the shadow?
What shadow?
I don't know. Where's the sun in this picture in your opinion?
Well, where do you think the sun would be?
Well,
considering both the moon, considering both the moon and the sun are lit up, where do you think the sun is going to be?
Yeah, I get it. It would have to be in the back. Why is there no shadow?
No, it would have to be behind the fucking camera.
Why is there no shadow? Exactly, but why is there never a shadow then? Where's the shadow?
There is a shadow. That's called eclipses.
Yeah, but it shouldn't we have something here?
No, in this, the position of the sun, the moon, and the Earth aren't exactly lining up. So the shadow in this case would be going off into space somewhere.
As you say, yeah, possibly. That just to most people that looks fake as fuck.
No, to most people it doesn't look fake as fuck. To morons,
no, it does. It really looks fake. It just looks so fake.
To dumbasses, it looks fake.
Now here's a video of a plane
flying
on Earth, right? And you can see like other planes move. You can see the stars flicker. You see? Can you see that? Like the stars flicker, like they look alive. You see what I'm saying? Could you see that there? I don't know what you call that. It's probably hard to see, but like, can you see it here? Like, look at the stars flicker a bit. Like, you can see this is real. There's shit that flies over the earth, right? There's another plane. There's a
prove it's real
flying there.
Prove that's not CGI. I'm sorry, that looks like CGI to me. That looks like CGI. This is a night. No, I think that's CGI. Flight. That's CGI. It's clearly CGI.
Why is this CGI to you?
Because it just looks fake to me.
No,
it's so silly. It's so silly
that
you would. Hold on.
Moving.
It's so silly that you would think that's real. It's so obvious that is fake. Oh my god! Everyone can see that that's fake. It just doesn't look real.
This one
it's
looks
so
real.
You're so silly
to
think that's
one
fake.
That looks real.
Oh my goodness! It's so silly to think that looks real. It's so obviously CGI.
Flicker. Look at the stars.
Yeah, I know. Look at that fake CGI flickering stars. That's so dumb.
No, this looks.
Oh my god, that's so silly. Why would you show me obvious fake CGI?
That's your argument? This is like a plane from.
Oh my god! Look at that CGI. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't have
that
lights like that.
Real.
Show me lights like that in real life.
Look at all the shit moving around.
Totally CGI. I know, so CGI. Look at the layers. You can see those layers, man. You can see the layers of CGI.
There's another line.
Oh wow! Look at that. Stars don't do that in real life. That's so CGI.
Look at all no, they move in real life. They flicker in real life.
No,
look at all the movement.
I'm sorry. It's clearly fake.
This looks real.
Sorry, man. That's all CGI. You've been fooled. That's CGI. Someone lied to you and said that that's real, but that's CGI.
Okay, so then why isn't this CGI?
Because that one's obviously real.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so this one is fake. This one's real, but this one that actually looks real is fake.
No, that looks fake. The other one looks real. That looks fake.
Oh, this is why I didn't really want.
Oh, that looks so real. Oh my god, look at that.
No, because you're a bit of an idiot. Like you're truly just an idiot.
Oh, but that looks so real there.
No, and where are the stars here? There's never any stars in the ISS.
Yeah, I know you don't understand the exposure. It's fine you don't understand the exposure.
Yeah, I do understand, but it's very arbitrary because in the night.
Dave McKeegan has a suggestion for you. He's actually paid £5 to tell you that, dude, if you're struggling with perspective. Here's what you should do. Hold your palm out.
Dave.
Wait. Let me tell you what Dave said first, right?
Go on,
so he says, hold your palm out at arm's length. Can you do that? Yeah. So hold your arm out.
Can you do that? Can you do that?
Yeah. So hold your arm out at arm's length. Then bring it really quickly towards you and slap yourself in the face.
He's very mature, Dave McKeegan. He seems like such a nice guy in his videos, but what a dick thing.
Wait, you earlier said he was condescending in his videos. Which is it? Is he nice in his videos?
He's very.
Is he nice or is he condescending? Which one is it?
No, he's condescending.
But you just said he's nice in his videos. Is he nice in his videos or is he condescending in his videos? Which one is it?
Nah, he's a fucking demon with his one eye everywhere. That's what he is.
So he doesn't have two eyes?
He puts up one eye all the time on his videos. All right, let's see here. I did a few videos. You're saying that's just the most retarded argument. You're saying this real video here is fake because this is the one that looks real.
Oh my god,
this looks real.
Look at those fake stars.
Look at the stars flicker. You see that?
So CGI.
Flicker. Okay, dude, and then when you go to any video,
why are you showing me CGI? Oh, there you go. That's real.
Oh, that's retarded. Yeah. You see, this is why I don't. There's no point in me debating this.
Have you not realized what I'm doing yet?
No, I have realized, but that's absolutely.
You've realized that I am just doing your own tactics back at you.
I'm showing you images that are obviously real. And now I'm going to show you.
But you're not. You're showing me images that are obviously fake, and then this one that's obviously real.
Why? How is this obviously fake? I see what you're doing. If you're trying
things
to play
don't look
that
like
game, that all flat earthers say that it's CGI. I get that.
Yeah.
But you cannot say.
Yeah, but that's clearly CGI, and you can't prove otherwise. The sky doesn't look green and yellow like that. What are you talking about? That's stupid.
What are you talking about? In all the ISS videos, the sky is green and yellow. Okay. You guys are so fucking... You guys are such trained masons. It's funny.
I'm not a mason.
Well, then why do you drink water out of a mason jar?
This was a pasta jar, not a mason jar. In fact, I think this one might have been sweet and sour.
Why don't you get some normal...
Why would I spend money on glasses that have been made?
Oh, by the way, you said there's no satellite seen from ISS. Here's satellites. You can see them here. one of your kind shows the satellites, right, flying all over the place.
I'm not saying there's never been satellites seen from the
yeah,
ISS.
I've seen like 2 videos today showing satellites. And what are you talking about? Look,
yeah, I agree there is satellites in space.
And what the fuck is this line?
That's called the Aurora Borealis. That's called the Aurora Borealis.
What? That is it. No. Over here is not the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, that's called the Terminator line. That's called the Terminator line.
But I thought the atmosphere fades out. What is a Terminator?
It does.
Line? Explain it to me. Explain. But I thought, okay, there's 2 things you globers tell me.
It
One
is fading.
The atmosphere gets thinner and thinner as you go up.
It does.
But here it looks like. But then what is this fucking line then?
That is what you are seeing there. Is the Aurora Borealis, which is charged particles being trapped in Earth's atmosphere.
No. I'll show
yes.
you that line without the Aurora Borealis. I mean, that's a silly argument. That's a silly.
Well, you were just showing me the Aurora Borealis, though. There's
so many without the Aurora Borealis. I mean, there's no Aurora Borealis, yet there's still this line. I mean, I got a video from the 70s.
Yeah, the line is where the atmosphere
What is that line?
The line is where the atmosphere is dense enough to be able to refract light in a certain way. When it gets thinner, it can't do that.
Thinner. I thought it's a gradient, and
it does. And when it gets to a certain thinness, it can't refract light in the same way. So you don't see that blueness the same anymore, because it's got too thin to be able to do that.
Malarkey. Fuck,
a load of malarkey. Oh yeah, well there's your evidence standard. It seems.
No, I mean it's. Just,
but the thing is, you don't understand it.
There's nothing up there. There's a gradient. As all you globers say, there's a gradient. There's hardly any atmosphere up there. There's hardly nothing there. Yet there's always this line in the ISS videos.
I just explained why. Maybe you missed that.
Yeah, I know you did, but your explanations just don't work for me. They're underwhelming. They sound like
well, that's because
bullshit.
You don't understand. That's
no,
your fault.
I do understand. But
no, you don't understand.
No, you say either there's a gradient. You globers say either there's a gradient, or then there's some sort of Terminator line. But how is there that line up there? It's just, and you say like it's a what? What? Say it again. What was your excuse for that line up there in all these videos?
Well, when you see the atmosphere and the edge of it, that's where it's become too thin to split the light into its component bits, so you don't see the blue light more anymore. It's not absorbed the rest of it anymore.
My lord, that's like you guys.
That's why the sky's blue. The sky's blue the sky's blue because the atmosphere absorbs the other colors of the light spectrum more. But when the atmosphere gets too thin, it can't do that anymore. So when you're looking at it from far away, it looks like there's a line, but if you looked really close, it's actually fading out, getting dimmer and dimmer. Oh, the laugh of incredulity, yes.
No, it's not. It just doesn't.
It is. It's a laugh of incredulity.
No,
because you don't understand things.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense to you because you aren't smart.
No, because where's the line now? Well, I'll show you some more videos. Where's the line now? And here you can see this.
Yeah, you can see the line. Yeah. No, that's clearly real. Clearly real. There's no evidence that's fake.
Oh, this one's real. This one's real, but the video of a plane flying was fake. Okay.
Well, you can't prove the planes are real.
Well, you can't prove this is real.
Yeah, I can. You've got a video of it on your screen.
No, you can't. You say that shit and you just make yourself look stupid.
You know, you can literally look at the ISS yourself.
No, you can't.
You can. You can watch it transit the moon if you get the timing right.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? You can see the
journalism did it.
You can see the Starlink. You know what's funny? The Starlink satellites. They fuck up people's pictures of star trails, right? When they're trying to like show stars. Sometimes these ISS, you can see them everywhere. These Starlink. Where did I have it? Here. You can see them.
Are you able to stay on a topic?
Right? And what? Go on. Why can you see them, but you can never see the? Go on. What's your excuse? Why you can see them?
Well, you can usually only see the satellites before, literally, just as the sun goes down or just as it comes up.
Yeah.
Why
can't I see? Why aren't we seeing the?
You notice how I was in the middle of telling you an answer and you interrupted.
Okay, no, you said sunrise, sunset. Okay.
Yeah. And that's the same time you can during the same period when it's in the right place.
But why is it not as bright as this? Why is it not?
It usually is when you can see it. When you can see it, it is. Yes.
Really? Why is it so hard for you guys to take a picture of it then?
It's not. There's lots of pictures and videos of it.
Just film it. No, there's not. There is.
There's absolutely loads. Jeranism did it himself. Red Rhetoric and Astronomy Live have done like multiple up-close videos of the ISS.
Look how clear these
in fact, Red Rhetoric and
man.
Astronomy Live managed to calculate the speed, size, and position of the ISS from the ground.
Yeah, it's funny. You can see these Starlink satellites everywhere, but it's fucking hard to get the picture of that ISS, isn't it?
Well, search for a picture of ISS. Search for ISS from ground.
And they're literally
search from the ISS from the ground. Go on, do it.
Yeah. I know. I've seen their fake. I saw that one guy who filmed it for like 30 seconds, which is just stupid.
Are you saying that no videos and images of the ISS from the ground are real? Look at
I think there was actually a really smart guy on.
You wouldn't know smart.
The globe has been.
Right.
You guys have been.
Here we go. Right. So
people now.
Right, here we go. All right. Hold on one sec. Just stop talking for a minute. ISS from the ground. This is the ISS from the ground.
Yeah, I'm looking. I've got pictures
here.
ISS from the ground. Yeah, there it is. But
plenty of pictures of it.
But let's see one like the Starlink. Let's see one where it's just fucking shining like a little blip.
There you go.
Here's one with a line.
Here you go.
Okay.
I'm circling it. I'm showing it now. It's on the right. So yeah, I don't know what your problem is. That exists. So I've debunked every one of your arguments. Are you going to give me anything hard?
Yeah, I've got a lot of hard ones actually.
I bet you've got a lot of hard ones. Incel.
You're so gay.
I've got 2 children and I'm married to a woman, so I'm definitely not the gay one.
Yeah, I don't think you're gay.
You wish I was, though, don't you?
So as I said, I went through some of these ISS videos. They're just such a joke. They never show.
Yeah, but
they never show. They never show. Now it's blue. Now it's green. Sometimes this thing is yellow. Look at that. That's a serious line there, man.
That's called the Aurora Borealis.
No, it's not the Aurora Borealis.
That's literally the Aurora Borealis.
No, it's not. This thing is going over. It's not. It's not the.
That's literally the Aurora Borealis.
No, it's literally not the Aurora Borealis. It's literally not the Aurora Borealis. No, it's literally not the Aurora Borealis.
How triggered are you right now?
I'm not triggered. It's just the way
you seem triggered.
Is so annoying.
It's called a British accent.
Yeah, but it's just it's
what decent people
I've got many English friends. They don't talk like you.
Well, that's because they're probably ruffians. They're probably ruffians from the innards, from the inner city. Poor boys.
Yes,
we call them poor boys. Yes.
Schools. I went to boarding schools and private schools. And,
you went to boarding, dude. I didn't. I went to like what was literally the worst public school in Bristol.
I'll bet you did. But
then I went to college and university, and got extremely good grades.
Okay, here's your fake ass lightning. This is so fake. Look close here.
In what way is that fake?
Here. Look close here on the left, if you can see where my mouse is.
Yeah.
Look at the left, what goes on the screen. This is all CGI. Look what happens. Boop. See that?
What? It's a time lapse.
Boop.
Dude, you know that's a time lapse, right?
Yeah, but why? Yes, I know. The pictures are taking every... God, I looked today. What were they? They were like a second.
So why is that CGI? Explain to me 100% why it's CGI.
Because they just look fake. Lightning doesn't work, and the screen pops in.
In what way does it look fake?
What's going on here? Why is the screen popping in every time the fucking lightning is there?
It's actually that's the YouTube. Oh my god! Right, pause it, and I'll tell you. That's called the YouTube border. Right at the edge of the videos. They have a slight light that makes it look slightly bigger. That's the YouTube doing that, not the video. Goodness me, boy.
Only on this. I've never seen this before. But the lightning...
Well, how often have you looked at time-lapse of lightning from ISS?
I don't know. Probably more than you, obviously. Look how close this thing is here. You telling me you can't see something? You can't see a plane taking off? You can't see something shining off? It's just so fake. And I had...
In what way is it fake? You're just saying it's fake without giving a reason.
This, to anybody with any sort of CGI understanding...
I literally do CGI. I
know you
CGI,
do, but you're also
and
an
that doesn't
agent,
look
so
fake.
you're never going to admit it.
No,
But
I'm
you're
not an
also a
agent,
one-eyed
dude.
You are an agent.
Do you see here, right? This is a council flat. I am not an agent of any kind. I'm not in some fucking massive studio or some mansion.
Yeah, but then
this is literally a council flat.
Then you're mind controlled. If you're living in a council flat and you're trying to like fight this on a daily basis, you're mind controlled.
No, what you don't understand. What I'm doing
This
is
just
I am
doesn't
taking
look
your
real.
stupidity,
And I'm gonna show you-
and
I'm
I am
gonna show you
displaying
some
it
more.
for. Right, what I'm doing is I'm taking your stupidity and I'm displaying it to the world.
For what? Why? What is your motivation for doing this?
So that other people can see how stupid you are and don't fall into the cult that you have.
Well, that's silly. You don't even understand how the world works. You think
I understand how the world works very well. They don't.
You,
Masons
don't, you
don't
have
run
no idea. You didn't even know about the one-eyed Illuminati of all that are programming. You have children and you don't even know it. What music
Yes.
do your children listen to?
whatever music they want.
Yeah, because you don't fucking understand what's going on this planet.
I understand
and
a lot.
just feeding,
I understand
and
way
you're
more
just
than
feeding you're just feeding your children to Moloch. You're feeding your children to the system, which is indoctrinating.
Right here,
kids.
what I'm going to say to you right now is, don't talk about my kids. Okay,
I'm not going to talk about.
I'll give you
I'm
one warning.
In general,
do not talk
you should
about my
care.
kids.
I'm
My
not,
kids
I'm
are
not,
healthy, happy, and intelligent. My son starts college next week.
Good for
Okay.
him.
So don't talk
This
about my
looks
kids.
fake. This looks
Don't talk
fake.
about my
This
kids.
looks fake.
Just
All
because
right,
you're an
I'm not
angry,
saying that,
just
but I'm
because you're an
saying
angry little incel that's
I'm
never
not
had a
angry.
woman
I
touch
just-
his
man,
penis.
I've
Okay.
seen enough parents. My friends have all lost their kids. Okay, their kids are addicted to the phones. Their kids are addicted to satanic Illuminati artists like Taylor Swift. They listen to them.
Neither
all
of my
day.
kids listens to Taylor Swift. Do you want to know what music my son listens to? Usually the soundtrack from the Sonic the Hedgehog video games.
Yeah, he's not old enough yet.
Right.
It's very sad to watch.
My
what's
son
happening
listens
all
to
the
music
kids.
that was made in the 1990s for a 16-bit video console.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that.
Okay?
Keep him out. Keep him away from Taylor Swift. Keep him away from all those people because they're programming human minds.
Do you know
And
about...
if you don't understand,
what's your
that,
thoughts
it's
on
not my
rave
fault.
babies?
It's not my fault.
There's
if
no
you don't
one programming
understand that.
anything. Yeah, it's not my
No,
fault.
there
that
you
don't
go.
understand anything.
There you
What
go.
do you think
Like,
about
there's
rave
literally-
babies?
Do you know that Led Zeppelin bought the house of Aleister Crowley on Loch Ness Lake?
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. You don't care. Exactly. That's my
What
point.
does
You
that
don't
matter?
care.
What does that matter?
It matters because
In what
it's
way?
just
Why does it matter?
Because you can literally read his own words and he tells you what he did. He tells you why he bought it. He was into the occult. He was into the demonism and all types of
one person
satanic
was
evil
into
stuff.
one person was into some weird shit, and
Pretty much every artist on this planet is into this stuff.
I'm an
That's
artist.
the
I'm
thing.
not. Every artist I know isn't.
How are you an artist?
I'm a singer, songwriter, and videographer.
Yeah. God, I'd love to hear some of your music.
Sure, I can send you some of the music.
Look, man,
these
are just.
Did you know I'm a guitar
This
teacher?
is
Do you want me to
so.
play
This
some
is
guitar
look.
for you
Look
now?
at the background. Can you see how static those stars are? It's a background. And I sent you
They're
that.
they're
video,
far away. Of
which
course,
you-
they're static.
No, they're not, because when we see, they're just as far away for filming them from the planet. There's no difference in the distance, man. What
And
are
when
you
you're
talking
on the
about?
planet moving, that's very different.
Oh, that's a silly thing to say. What a silly thing to say. They're
Silly
always
thing to
static
say,
here. They're always static here. This is the most
Did you want to hear?
CGI
Anyway, did you want to hear some of my music or?
No, I don't really want to hear your music.
Why not?
Well, you can
I'm
play
a
it to your
great
audience.
singer
You can play
somewhere.
it to your audience if you want.
I did during my 50-hour stream.
Stars, lightning, moonrise. This one.
So I want to be clear. I want to be
fake.
clear
My
here.
God.
Is
I'm
you-
showing you videos that are just
Yeah.
fake to any normal human. They're like
So,
watching
right,
this and like, oh, this is so
Lomik,
fake.
give me a sec.
Why?
Lomik, give me
why?
a sec. Can I ask you a question? What is your level of education and ability around VFX?
It doesn't matter. I've watched
Well, no,
enough
it
Hollywood
does.
movies. I've seen enough Hollywood movies to see what's fake and what
Because
isn't.
I actually make
look at-
VFX.
Here's the static stars.
So
again.
out of
Nope,
the two of us, it's a serious question.
nothing. Look,
Out-
what is
hold
going on here?
I'm trying to
What is
talk to
going-
you. I am trying
I
to
don't-
talk to you. Listen to the words I'm
Well-
saying instead of just waffling to yourself, okay? Out of the two of us, Lomix, which do you think has the better ability and qualifications and knowledge to identify CGI, me or you?
Not you, because you can't see that this is
Even
fake.
though I'm the one that literally makes
you literally
CGI.
just said a real video from a plane is fake. You literally
you
just
know
said
that
this
wasn't
is fake.
You know that I was
Here's
just
the-
using
here's-
your tactics
how-
against you, right?
All right, I get you. But look
Yeah.
at that. Look at this compared
Yeah,
to
that's exactly
this.
how it should look. Yes.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah,
There
one's
should
in
be
space, one's on the
movement and
ground.
Twinkling of stars. This is so.
Do you know
fake,
why they
man.
twinkle?
What is-
Because of
what is going on here?
Lomik, do you
This
want
is
me to
Bangkok.
speak, or are you just going to waffle?
No, you can't answer anything that you're
I'm
seeing
trying
here.
to
Just
answer,
say-
but like Lomix, I'm trying to answer, but every time I talk, you just keep changing the subject and waffling. Okay,
I'm doing the same
listen,
thing. Stars.
listen. The stars aren't twinkling in that because you're not looking through the atmosphere.
You are. You're looking through the atmosphere here.
Listen
dude.
to
I knew
me.
You were going to say that.
I am
knew you were
saying,
gonna say
right,
that.
seriously, let me speak without you interrupting. You aren't looking at the stars through the atmosphere there. When you're looking at the stars from the ground, the atmospheric disturbance is what makes them twinkle.
Yeah, I understand that. I do understand
Okay,
that. But you're
so
looking
that's in
through the
space,
atmos-
not
you're
through the
looking
atmosphere.
You're looking through the atmosphere here.
And do
This is
any
through
of
the
those
atmosphere.
twinkle in that bit? Probably.
Never. They look static as can be. Nothing.
And that
I've
looks like
looked at
it's
this
not,
shit.
literally to the left of where you had your mouse. It looked twinkly to me then.
Popping is jumping up and down, but it's not twinkling.
Looks twinkly to me.
No, that's just the layer. They're layering. They do. If you know VFX, you know how they're layering this. I
Yeah,
sent
there's
you the video
no
where the
layers
star-
there.
I sent you the video where the stars were on the outside, and I'm gonna show
Yeah, you
that
sent
one
me.
to
You
your
sent me the
audience.
video of fucking dirt and crap on the outside of the lens.
Oh, really? And then
Yes.
that dirt was just somehow miraculously never seen again on any other video.
It's seen on
It
loads
was
of
just
videos.
only on that one. It was only on that one. Never
Because
seen
of the
again.
way the light was hitting the lens, it showed the dirt more because it was coming into sunrise.
What a load of bollocks, man. That was not. Those were
Logical
stars. That was
answers
the
are a load of
star
bollocks,
layer.
are they? Okay,
that was
then.
the star layer. That was the star layer.
No.
This is so fake. There's some more fake.
Prove
fucking
that it is.
lightning.
Prove that
I
it is
can
fake.
tell lightning doesn't look like that when we see it. And I've seen it from planes. too.
I've
It doesn't
seen
look
lots
like
of
this.
lightning from. Well, I've seen lots of
And
lightning.
here
from
you
the
get the
gra-
same effect.
Do, we,
get
do you
the
want me
same
to?
Effect.
Lomix,
Go on.
when I
go
start
on.
talking, can you stop?
I'll do my best, man. But you're really hard. Your excuses are so pathetic.
You're quite
They're
pathetic
so
with the way that you're
pathetic.
trying to
No,
interact.
Look, the stars. You say the stars.
No,
are twinkling
you
here,
want
they're
me
not.
to get a no. Once again, I'm trying to give you a response, but you don't let me. You are a child.
You're a child.
That is exactly how lightning should look from above.
No, it's not.
Prove it. What should it look like from above?
You look at lightning from planes. It doesn't look this fake.
Have you ever
It
seen
looks
sheet
real
lightning?
from planes.
Have you ever
I've
seen
seen
sheet
it
lightning?
I've watched videos from planes.
Have
with
you
lightning and
ever
it looked-
listen to the fucking questions I'm asking you? Have you ever seen sheet lightning?
I don't know. What is sheet lightning?
It's a yes or no question. Have you seen
No.
sheet
Well,
lightning?
obviously no. If I'm asking you what is sheet lightning.
Sheet
God,
lightning
you're
is
dumb.
lightning that spreads throughout the clouds instead of going to the ground.
Yes. Okay. That's what I assumed.
That's what you're seeing there.
Yeah. I understand that. I get that. But it doesn't look real. It looks fake.
It's a time lapse.
CGI. They're
It's
1
a
second
time
apart.
lapse. Of
It's
course, it doesn't
1
look real.
second apart. 1 second apart. It's the same.
They
I've
are
seen
not
time-lapse
1
videos.
second apart.
Yes, they are. You see, now that's where you're lying. They are 1 second apart because I've looked at all the timestamps. You see, this is where you're full of shit.
So, are you saying each frame of that is 1 second?
On their website for this? You can go here. Normally they'll link.
So, are
to the
you saying
fucking-
that time lapse, every frame is 1 second? Is that what you're claiming?
that's what they show on this? That's what they
That
show
the time
on
lapses
here?
of 1 second gaps.
That's what they show on here. That's what they show here, bro, with their timestamps. Oh, now it doesn't want to go. For some reason, it doesn't want to open now. Huh? Isn't that funny? Yeah, it does show it. You can. Anybody else, if you can access that website, oh, here it is. You can see that they're 1 minute apart.
1 minute or 1 second?
No, sorry. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. They're on the website. I don't have to fucking prove it. Just go there and look yourself. The timestamps are there. You're saying I'm making.
Why would you do
something up,
time lapse of things that are 1 second apart?
I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't just film it. I don't know, because they're faking it all, and they can't just. Okay, let me ask you a question with this.
No,
stuff.
okay, I've just checked. It's not 1 second. You're wrong.
No, it is. I already looked. They are 1 second. Do I have
the time lapse is not of a second.
Well, then why are they showing a timestamp here of 1 second? Here's one picture. Let's look at this one. We'll open up the next one. 1348. Now I don't know if this one's gonna have the same. 1349. There you go, man. 1 second, dude. Now shut up.
Doesn't
man.
mean that video.
Admit you're fucking wrong for once.
That doesn't mean that video. Wait. Give me a
48.
second. Will you let me speak?
No, hold on. Let me finish.
Give me a second to speak.
No, because you keep saying things that are not true.
Let me speak.
49.
Let me speak, or I'm just going to mute you.
48.
Let me speak, or I'm just going to mute you.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain that. I just showed it.
Okay. That is not the frames of that video you were just showing.
Oh, for fuck's sake, they're all 1 second, most of them. From the ones I've looked at, they're all 1 second.
Right,
I have to find...
What you were just showing is not the frames of that video.
Do I have to find... Should I find that one and prove you wrong again?
But right, so was the frames of that video the thing you just showed, yes or no?
July 1st, let's go here. July 1st.
It's a yes or no question. Was the frames of that video what you just showed, yes or no?
That one wasn't, but they are all. You see, here you go again with your silly little arguments. Because just because that one wasn't,
and just because they have images that are a second apart, does that mean that time lapse video is of 1 second apart? No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure that. Whoa, we can go look. I can't say for sure, but let's see. July 1st. So
because that's not how time lapses work.
God, you're such an idiot.
What do you think a time lapse is?
Oh, you're such an idiot. I just showed you they're 1 second apart.
What do you think a time lapse is?
Please, I know what a time lapse is. Danny.
Explain it then. Explain a time lapse.
I know what a time lapse is, you idiot.
I don't think you do. I don't think you know what a time lapse is.
I'm not going to get into such a stupid
You don't know what a time lapse is.
Of course I know what time lapse is.
No, you don't.
Well, of course I do.
No, you don't.
And that's just so fucking
Prove you know what a time lapse is.
Here it is. I think that's the one. 59 seconds.
Yeah, again, is that the frames of the video you were just showing? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And I'll
pretty sure, or do you have definitive proof that was the frames of that video?
And 38, you know?
Again, is that the frames of the video you were showing? Yes or no?
No, because, funnily enough, this one.
Oh, well, there you go then.
No, I can show you one of these videos with the timestamp. This particular one, which is funny, July 1st, 2024, is not on their website. Here's July, there's the 3rd, and then it skips to June.
Those images are not what they show in the time-lapse videos.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They are. People go on and they take every image, they download them, and then they make a video from it.
You don't know what a time lapse is. Oh my God, you don't know what a time lapse is.
Of course I know. That's just such a stupid.
No, you don't. Right, I am outright saying right now you don't know what a time lapse is. You've no idea what a time lapse is. You've no idea what a time lapse is.
What a time life is. You're such an idiot.
You literally don't know what a time lapse is.
Any monkey.
Tell me what a time lapse is then. Prove it, monkey. Tell me.
When you take pictures over a time frame. I've done countless time lapses.
You take pictures over a time frame. What? Be more specific. What does that mean?
You could say I take a picture every 30 seconds. That's a time lapse. Done.
And you think that the ISS is doing a time lapse every 1 second? Because that is just frames.
Why are the pictures 1 second apart then?
Because the time lapse that they show in the video is made out of a bunch of images.
I just showed you this. This is the official NASA. They show the timestamps. They're 1 second apart on a lot of them. So
Yeah, but
so
that
I don't
is
know what
not
you're
the
trying to
video
argue.
in the time that they're showing.
It doesn't matter.
That video
It's like
is not made
90%
out of
of the
those
videos.
images. No, it's not. That
90%
video
of
is
these videos are made
that
out
video
of that.
is not made out of those second shots.
Yeah, well, guess what? All the one I just showed you is so.
No, it's not. You just said it wasn't.
The one I just showed you from the website that was 1 second apart.
And where's the video that goes with that?
Oh, that's fine. I don't even want to get it. That's such a stupid argument. Like, you hurt my brain with this dumb argument.
Well, no, I'm just asking you to prove your claims.
No,
you're
makes you
saying
really
that that's a
it makes you
video,
look-
but you showed
it
some
makes you look
pictures
really
and you showed a
stupid.
time lapse. They're not the same thing.
Do the research yourself. You can look at. I've spent enough.
Oh,
time
do
looking
the
at
research
those.
yourself. The cry of the
Yeah,
loser.
do the research yourself. You don't do any. You don't do any.
I've done all the research, mate.
No, you haven't done anything because you can't see.
No, I've
any
done
this
all of
fake.
the research.
You haven't done shit. What, from your council flat?
Yeah. Now, what's the problem with living in a council flat?
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. I used to buy and sell them actually when I used to live in London.
You don't buy and sell council flats. That's not how that works.
Yeah, you can. Back in the day, you could buy them. I don't know about now. but you
Only
could buy
people
them.
that have lived in them can buy them.
Yeah, well, then we bought some and we rented them out to students. So once again,
Liar.
just talk all your crap. You know, Night Cities close up. Is this one? I can't even be bothered to do this.
Trying to act like he's some kind of finance bro. It's hilarious.
I'm not a finance guy. I said I bought and sold some flats. That's not
But you
finance,
didn't, though.
dummy. You're such a dummy.
I'm not the one that's
You're such a
lying about
dummy.
buying some flats for some reason.
Okay. I made it up. I know. I'm lying. I know.
Yes, we all know.
Hey, do you know when people lie, they look a certain way? Like, do you know the signs of when people are lying? It's very easy to
Yeah,
spot
it's usually for
liars.
you. It's when you open your mouth.
It's like you're trained to be a dick. It's very strange that you.
Oh no,
want
I
to
don't
be
need
such an
training to be a
asshole.
dick. I am a dick.
Yeah, you really are. I don't know why you want to be such an asshole.
Because you guys bring it out of me. Really, you get FTFE, whereas nice people like Fax get. Credit.
What is? Oh yeah, what is that? Fax is Werner von Braun. He's a Freemason, and he runs.
Fax, the guy that I had on
program.
yesterday.
And he's a Nazi. Werner von Braun is a Nazi. Openly admitted.
He's also
Nazi.
not alive.
Yes, but he ran the moon missions.
No, he
was
did
the
not.
Main behind the moon mission.
No, he was not.
225. Yes, he was.
No,
Once
he was
again, you're
not.
lying.
He was not the
I
main
just
guy of the moon mission.
Well, then why does Wiki say he was?
Wikipedia does not say he was the main man of the moon missions.
Oh my God! Do I have to show that too?
Yeah. Show me where
Crazy,
Wikipedia
man.
says that Werner von Braun was the main man of the moon missions.
He built the rockets.
He designed V2 rockets, yes. He wasn't the main man of the moon missions.
No, he designed the fucking rockets.
Have you ever been tested for ADHD?
He designed. He was an intricate part in the whole.
Everyone
of
in
the
NASA
whole,
was
and he's a
intricate.
Nazi, an aristocrat.
He's not
Nazi.
anything. He's not alive.
In 1960, his group was assimilated into NASA, where he served as director of the newly formed Marshall Space Flight Center and as the chief architect of the Saturn V Super Heavy Lift launch vehicle that propelled Apollo spacecraft to the moon.
Yeah, so where does it say he was the main guy?
What a highly controversial figure escaping justice for his Nazi war crimes. Have you ever heard of Project Paperclip? Do you have any idea
Yes.
what goes on in this world? And what was?
It's not a new thing.
What was Project?
It's not like you're just. Project Paperclip was when they had scientists, ex-Nazi scientists were brought over to America to serve.
Yeah.
But as part of the transfer of prisoners and everything like that. But again, these weren't people that were necessarily staunch Nazis that believed in Nazis, and they were people that worked for the Nazi Party, which were then later used by America.
How the fuck do you know that they weren't staunch Nazis? How the hell? You say this stuff like you just.
If you did the research, you would know.
You think these Nazis who were like, it's like a religion to them. I know. I grew up in Austria, man. I know Nazis.
Yeah. Most flat earthers are Nazis. Did you know that?
No, they're not. They're
they absolutely fucking are. The Venn diagram of flat earthers and Nazis is basically a circle at this point.
What? I've never seen a Nazi.
You should go on X. Oh my god.
Well, that's because Elon Musk is a secret Nazi, and he's allowing that.
Oh my
stuff
god, no,
now
he's
on
not.
X. Yes, he is. You look at his haircut; he looks like a Nazi. And he grew up
Hey,
in
PhD
South
Tony,
Africa.
how you doing, bud? Nice to see you.
His father
Right, anyway,
was
so
either-
enough of this nonsense.
Werner von Braun gravestone. I'm sure you know that one. So why did Werner von Braun put the verse 1911 Psalms? Why did he put that?
Because the expanse of space made him think of God.
The firmament, the one,
the firmament, which translates from the Hebrew word rakia, which means expanse. Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean that. That is
no, it
very
does.
Untrue. Actually.
No, it's not.
No,
It's absolutely 100% true.
No,
it literally comes from the root word rakia in Hebrew, which means expanse.
No, it does not mean that. I know
it absolutely
the Bible
does.
very well, and it does
I
not
bet you do. I bet I've read the Bible more than you.
No, we said that last time, but I was actually a believer for many years, so there's no way you know the Bible.
No, people that believe haven't actually read the Bible. It's the ones that read the Bible don't.
I've read it and studied it hardcore for many years. I know so many deeper levels. You don't even know that the Bible is just astrology and copied from Sumerian texts. It is astrology.
It's not astrology.
Why do you think Jesus? Why did Jesus walk on the water, and why did he go? He's the Son. Why did he die on December 21st and then resurrect on the 25th? I mean, it didn't.
They changed that.
It's astrology, man. You think Jesus was real? You think that stuff was real?
Probably not, no.
Yeah, obviously not. It's astrology.
Okay, so firmament is understood to mean expanse or sky. The term firmament comes from the Latin word firmamenta, which means something that supports or strengthens. In the context of ancient cosmology, it was used in translation of the Bible to describe the sky or heavens as an expanse. The concept originates from ancient worldviews. The Hebrew Bible, the word rakia is used, which is translated as firmament, suggests the idea of an extended expanse. Over time, firmament has come to mean many things, but the original root word meant expanse. And that is why the majority of Christians are not flat earthers. Here's the thing. The majority of Christians do not think the earth is flat and still use things like that.
The majority of Christians believe in fucking Jesus. Yeah, all right. So,
but that's irrelevant to the shape of the world.
Not really. It is.
You asked the question why he has that particular passage on his gravestone. The reason is because he was a Christian, and the expanse of space to him was God. Simple as that.
With the firmament in there.
Yes. Firmament meaning expanse.
The vault. You see, you're taking your one understanding, but then if you go deeper, you'll understand the vault of heaven or firmament, regarded by Hebrews as solid and supporting the waters above.
Yeah. Now look to what the root word is.
I've looked into it. Firmament. You can take
the root word rakia means expanse.
Raka. Yeah, raka. You can take, but in many instances it means a solid boundary.
No, that's a different word. Rakia means expanse.
You just take your understanding and
I have some native Hebrew speakers that are my friends, and they've explained this to me as well.
Oh, you said that again with your name. Yeah, you got a lot of Jew friends. All right.
Hey!
I don't agree. I don't agree with that. I think that he put the firmament there on purpose because
wait. Hold on.
What the truth was.
I need you to apologize for what you just said. I have a lot of Jew friends. Can you retract that statement, please? Because that's entirely racist.
I know. Racist. I know.
I want you to apologize to my audience.
I know. The Jews have books called the Talmud that literally call everybody else in this planet Gentiles.
No. I want you to apologize for your racism.
Them.
No, I'm not defending anyone.
They're racist to us. They're racist towards us. They hate us. They call us Gentiles. You think these people are your friends? They're called...
Yeah, no racists on the channel. Sorry. He is what we call a Nazi, guys. Quite clearly. Yeah, I'm not having assholes like that say stuff like that on the channel. Bit of a dickhead, you know? Guys, thank you for watching. I'm really sorry about all the buffering. It's settled down now and stopped it. I don't know why. You are Mopped and Mark W both became new members. Thank you very much, guys. CJ Lamarux for $5 says, clear with the buffering. YouTube is with the flat earth. Shake my head. Yeah. I'm gonna hire someone to come and try and deal with my technology to get it fucking sorted, because it's ridiculous and it ruins my streams. Jiffy Jiffo for $5 says, didn't this clown not learn his lesson when you disintegrated him last time? You beat him, what, 10-0? And he did his best pigeon chess imitation. They don't learn that they're fucking stupid and horrible people. No, BCF, see, I didn't rage quit. I removed a piece of shit from my channel. Dihydrogen monoxide for £10 says, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. I know, but I keep debating Flerfs. Lomik is repeating his argument, expecting us to accept it, therefore he's clearly insane. Artful Dodger for $5 says, Flatardian logic, if the explanation exceeds the understanding of a child prior to their primary school education, it's a lie. Yeah. They're not smart people. It's as simple as that. Jiffy Jiffwell for $2 says, little known fact, Dave McKeegan is a Cyclops. Shh, secret. Dave McKeegan for £2 says, summary, Masons exist, therefore Earth is flat. I know. Drinking this really fucking triggers the people, hey. So, this isn't a mason jar. I spent many years buying, glasses specifically made to drink out of, and they get broken really easy. Well, then I thought to myself, well, I also buy jars of like pasta sauce and sweet and sour sauce and stuff, and those jars seem quite solid. So I'm just going to use those to drink out of. So I clean them and drink them, and you know what? They last way longer. Recycling. Lord Illuminous Pooh for $5 says, my brother as a Mason grandfather was a Knights Templar. I run the Illuminati and my cousin was on Apollo 9. Space is real, Earth's a ball, end of talk, TED Talk. Well, there we go, guys. We can pack it up. CJ Lamerix for $5 says, does Lomik have any actual evidence or is he just here wasting everyone's time? No, he's wasting oxygen. The Turtle Moves for £2 says he's just wasting our time. No, he's wasting our oxygen. I just said that. I'm going to block him. Just give me a sec. Xenophobic, racist assholes like that don't deserve my time. The Artful Dodger for $2 says, screw Satan, all hail Atroticus. Atrocitus. Red Lantern. Stringer News 1 for $2 says, always unconvincing, Brian. Or Brain. Dihydrogen monoxide for £5 says he doesn't like McKeegan because he can actually focus a camera properly, more than any flat earther. Dihydrogen monoxide for £2. I'm sure McKeegan could help you with photography. Fermi Consistency for their 5th super chat on the channel, $5. How do people like this even have a life? Have a job? Tie their shoes? Do they have AIDS? This guy's never heard of angular resolution. I know. I genuinely wonder about these people. Like, they use a spoon to, eat their breakfast. And I don't understand how they don't dig their eyes out. Dave McKeegan for £5. Thank you, Dave. Struggling with perspective. Hold your palm at arm's length. Bring it quickly towards you. Slap yourself in the face. It's what we do when listening to Flerfs. Dave D, member for 8 months, says, who's he talking to? So disconnected from reality. PJ for $2. I have a load of malarkey on back order. Yeah, there's good stuff about malarkey. OG Yeti for $2. Woot! Old video games have amazing music. Yes, they absolutely fucking do. Did you guys know that the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was written by Michael Jackson? And thank you very much for all the super chats, my friends. It's amazing. Pat in the chat 199 says, free bird. I'd play it, but it's late and my wife would shout at me. Astro's Electrics Lab, their first super chat on the channel for $2 Australian. The twatness is strong with this one. I'm not going to disagree. Ashtoki Safax for $2 says, here's $2 for dumping the bigot. Thank you. You don't need to pay me for that, but the hate put forward by these people is ridiculous. You notice how I said about how they're Nazis, and then he goes off on a rant about Jews. Crazy, right? Dolly88 for £4.99 says, are we still running through life? Are we still running through the low IQ flatties? When are the smart flatties going to show up? It's been years. It's not happening. This is not a thing. PhD Tony for $10 Australian says, great response, Craig. They don't deserve any form of platform. I don't mind displaying their horrificness to the world, but I'm also not going to let them fucking soapbox and say shit like that. Odin's Rage for $5 Canadian says, worst ad placement ever. Ad kicked in right around the, I'm going to hire someone to come. Not like that. Cameron Thurston for $2 says, there's no Nazis here. Says literal Nazi, I know. The irony. Garrett for $5 says, I'm a former CFI and airline pilot. Lightning, that is in fact what lightning looks like from above. I know. His, well, that doesn't look right, is literally all he's got. Vic from Canada, $6.99 says, I'm going to get a platter of salmon nigiri delivered. I need brain food as it is currently starving after having listened to this idiot speak. I do apologise, but please don't sue me. Man of War for 30-something says his stupidity was more offensive than his anti-Semitism. Also, I don't get the fixation on Nazi people who built NASA or whatever, whilst blaming the Jews for everything. Such low IQ. Mark W, who's been a member for 2 months, says they don't deserve a platform to spew their hate. No, they don't. Astro's Electronics Labs for $2 Australian, total waste of oxygen, yet that he needs to apologise to a tree in the fucking middle of the Amazon rainforest. Quantum Answer for 100 Z said K's for kicking the hateful bigot and also saving me from hurting my head and desk. He is infinitely dumb and also hateful. That's a dangerous combination. Your pal Al for $2 says, screw Atrocicus. Hail Megatron! Nah. Unicron. That's the best Transformer. Mike Goat Killer for £1.99 says, good riddance to bad rubbish. Don't be mean to rubbish, dude. It's not fair. Jiffy Jiffwell for $2 says the smart Flerfs aren't Flerfs anymore. Yeah, because anyone that is smart enough isn't a Flerf. And I'm gonna fucking save facts. Don't you worry. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm still really quite struggling with pain at the moment, so I'm really sorry if I'm a bit off. But I've got lots of shit coming on. I'm preparing for my Simon Dan collaboration next Friday, and it's all gonna be amazing. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. It's always insane. I'm always happy to have you here and be a part of my life. And I'm glad that you let me be a part of yours. And, you know, we ask important questions over here on the FTFE channel. Really important questions like, can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
Good morning, these words come with a storm warning. Better batten down the hatches, grab some matches and brace yourself for a long day of misery. YouTube has given me the power to reach up into the sky and show you all that we live on the ball. I bring you science that's comprehensible. Your view is indefensible. You're reprehensible. You're Mr. Sensible. When I was young, I never thought I would be here to see this. A pile of random nonsense dressed up as bullshit. Your ignorance will be the death of us all, like running headfirst full speed into a wall. You could always read a book, buy a telescope, set it up and take a photo of the moon, or just be a buffoon. I send you in a balloon up to the stratosphere on page 3.
You're a few fries short of a happy meal. You're dumber than a box of hair. The wheel's spinning but the hamster's dead, and you're as smart as bait. You forgot to pay your brain bill. You're missing a few buttons on the remote control. 24 cents short of a quarter. You're surfing in Nebraska. You're as bright as Alaska in December, and you fell out of your family tree. You don't have all the cornflakes in one box. You got an IQ of 2 and it takes 3 to grunt. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, and there's a vacancy on the top floor. Your antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. You're several nuts short of a
You're Mr.
fruitcake.
Sensible, calm down, don't go too hard. You don't need the hard slap burying Flerfs in your backyard. You're a man of science, poise and grace. Mage 2 did everything to wipe the grins off the face. So Nathan, get away from those kids. The world is not flat and it doesn't have a lid. Recognise the differences between the textbook and the Bible and control yourself. Lay off your slander and your lies. You're a bunch of knobs poisoning the well of the youth, spreading lies that you like to claim as knowledge and truth. Stop spreading fresh bullshit like the butter on your bread. Maybe a musical assault and knock some sense into your head. I hope one day you'll hear these lyrics and smile, and you realise you used to be a 40-year-old child. Now it's time to wake up, open your eyes and see, and acknowledge the existence of.
You're a few clowns short of a circus. Your phone is off the hook. Your sewing machine is out of thread. You're all foam and no beer. You don't have all your dogs on one leash. An intellect rivaled only by garden tools. There's no grain in your silo, and your skylight leaks a little. Your belt doesn't go through all the loops. You couldn't pour the water out of the boot without instructions on the heel. Your slinky's kinked, and you're proof that evolution can work in reverse. A few feathers short of a whole duck, one fruit
Can we
loop short of
pretend
a
that
full bowl.
airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a bring right now, bring right now, bring right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a bring right now, bring right now, bring right now.
You thought it was over? Well, I'm still standing while you're swinging, flinging feces, talking shit just like the human centipede. You've got the mind of a chimp, and I'm here to expedite your shore leave. Cause I'm a seaman, but not the kind I rit up from your mum's gums. I'm the kind that sailed submarines and fired guns. I could float a boat across the ocean with my eyes closed, circumnavigate the globe with a compass and a bag of sausage rolls. Well, all you can do is nibble on your toes. I'll smack you with the hose that you taught a water level, sit and swivel. You nasal gazing muppet, you can stuff it harder than the wallet stuffed by Warren Buffett. And I don't care about your sauces unless you're serving them, and I don't care about your lines unless you're curving them. Now step away from me, you're sucking up my oxygen with a vacuum where your brain should be, you dumb fuck.
What is a full moon and what is a new moon on your model?
Probably like a magnetic cycle, and just like the center of a barrel cell image of a magnet.
I think it's probably like a magnetic cycle, just like the center of a ferrous cell spiral. Image of a magnet, it's just black in the middle. It's actually pure inertia, not just a little. In the ferrous cell image of a magnet, it actually goes into its inertial state, then charges back up. It becomes like etherically displaced. Yeah, you start to see it charge up once more, and it goes back like it did before. Once it becomes like etherically spaced, you see it charge up and take its place. Oh shucks, ain't that so? That's how moon phases work, fam. Pass the dresser. In the magnet's heart, centrifugal divergence flies, centripetal convergence pulls. Defying all science, etheric whispers sing, light and shadow blend, magnetic cycles spin, where physics seems to end. In the ferrous cell image of a magnet, it actually goes into its inertial state, then charges back up. It becomes like etherically displaced. Yeehaw! Grab your partner, swing around, magnetic cycles up and down. Either song in the air, hillbilly science everywhere, cause it's like etherically displaced. Yeehaw! Belly on up to the Wixit word salad buffet. Who has light vinaigrettes? It's behind the Jugger Ranch.
then charges back up, and once it becomes like etherically displaced again, you start to see it charge up throughout a cycle, and then it goes back.
Pure genius, Witsit. Thank you very much. Going to be back on the weekend and have a look at some of the stupid wits it's been pumping out. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I love every single one of you. Just, you know, not you, Gary. It's really important, guys, that the message that I get out is really, you hear it, you know? And that is that, remember, stupidity is not a right. Floofy the Freedom Eagle. Oh, wait, show. I got it wrong. Fight the Flerfs. Fight the fly. 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 The cray. Fight the fly. 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 The cray.
Hi, my name is Nathan Oakley, and I have been lying to people about the Earth being flat for a lot of years. I did this to hide the fact I have a small penis.
I'm a dumb flat earther, and I don't understand science.